The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Pennsylvania is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I just want to thank the distinguished chairman for yielding me the customary 30 minutes. I appreciate it, and I yield myself as much time as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The rule before us today makes an order H.R. 1808 an unconstitutional bill to ban hundreds of the most popular firearms in the United States, including the sporting rifle, the AR-15. Law-abiding Americans in places like southwestern Pennsylvania and across the country use firearms every single day for things like sport shooting, hunting, and self-defense. So despite what the House Democrats claim, this bill would do little to prevent the mass shootings or the crime they're saying that it would. And this bill would not prevent criminals from obtaining firearms. I know the chairman just referenced a 1994 study. That was a congressionally mandated study to look at the 1994 assault weapons ban. That study found that ban was ineffective in reducing violent crime, as, and I quote, "the banned guns were never used in more than a modest fraction of all gun murders," end quote. Now, a follow-up study to that 1994 ban came out in 2004, and that study found that the ban's effects, and I quote, "the ban's effects on gun violence are likely to be small at best and perhaps too small for reliable measurement," end quote. Even the UCLA law professor, Adam Winkler, the resident anti-gun so-called subject matter expert, that left-leaning professor stated, "there's no way to make assault rifle bans effective," end quote. And to that point, we saw that during the tragic shootings in San Bernardino, Newtown, and Buffalo, those all occurred in states that already had assault weapons bans on the books. So the question is this: why are my far-left Democratic colleagues bringing this bill to the floor today? Well, in the words of Judiciary Committee Chairman Jerry Nadler, banning common-use firearms is the point of the bill. In other words, let's call this for what it is. It's a gun grab, pure and simple. This bill is not about public safety. Rather, this is the most severe restriction on the Second Amendment since the passage of the assault weapons ban of 1994. It would turn an American lending a firearm to a friend to go hunting into a criminal. I urge my colleagues to oppose this rule, and I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman